guys know that every time women, we try to be girls, and we champion a woman for leaving her marriage unprovoked, or we celebrate a relationship ending, or we champion and cheer on a woman who plays a man publicly on the internet, do you know what that does to your sister? We say we're girls, but we're really selfish, because anytime we champion rebellion against our men, it backfires on us. Men also watch the same videos that we put out, and they look at the comments of us going, yes, sis, you did that, eat that up, da 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 da, yeah, you should have left that marriage, happiness over everything. Y'all know that hurts your sister, right? Now, don't get me wrong, there are some women who do leave marriages for really specific reasons, but in totality, from what I've been seeing on the internet, a lot of it is just based off of happiness and being quote unquote miserable. There's a saying going around with men saying men will sacrifice their happiness for a marriage when women will sacrifice their marriage for their happiness. And this narrative is spreading like wildfire to the point where men are being very anti-dating. I don't want to say this to discourage anyone, but I need my sisters to understand that the more we broadcast our downfall relationships, the more you share a one-sided story about how your relationship was so trash, or how your marriage was so trash, or whatever the case may be, although you feel like you're venting and you're helping, you're not. You're actually harming the dating pool that's out there. You're actually harming your future prospects. It doesn't hit the way we think it hits. We trauma bond together. We hate the opposite side even more. It doesn't eat the way we think it eats. So if you care about your sister, if you're a girl's girl the way you say you are, you're a part of the sisterhood the way we say we are, be careful before you press record and you post that video. It might just need to stay in the drafts.
Well, man, shout out to Marriage Prep Brittany on TikTok. Y'all go make sure to give her a follow if you like her content. She was cooking in this video, man. I really don't have too much to add to it, but besides the fact that, sisterhood is supposed to be a positive thing, women encouraging each other, but it's turned into something to, like she said, is a trauma bonding type of thing, to where women can only come together and encourage each other when it comes to them leaving relationships, being hoes, just doing stuff that's not impacting their future positively. Like, yeah, for the moment, leaving that relationship, going to be a slut, having a hoe phase, all these things might make you feel good in the moment, but when it comes to you and your future partner, and like she said, your sisters, the other women around you, the other women that are single and dating, you're only hurting them. You're only hurting them putting out that type of content. It's good to see this come from a woman, because I think, guys, we say this stuff all the time, but we never really hear it come from a woman's mouth. So, shout out to her definitely for making this video, because a lot of women don't understand the impact that they're having on other women and the impact that they're having on themselves when they make that type of content. All that, you go girl, yeah. And the thing about it is, we say it all the time, right? Misery loves company, man. So you got to watch out as a woman who you're taking advice from. Men, we kind of know this, we're not going to take money advice from the broke guy walking down the street, right? Most guys won't do that. But a lot of times women will take relationship advice from single women, or they'll confide about their relationship to a woman that doesn't have a long relationship, which that shit, it doesn't make sense. It's stupid, and it's the reason why you're single, and it's the reason why you're gonna continue to be single, unfortunately. Okay, ladies. As far as like on the men's side, I do think that, we have some of this toxicity too in the men's realm, where it's like, you got some guys that will be broken by a girl. And the thing about it is, like, Red Pill gets a bad rap nowadays, but originally Red Pill is all about truth, right? Just about truth and understanding what it is, so you can make a good decision going forward. But you do have some guys that kind of take it and twist it, and they'll tell you like, oh yeah, don't never get married, all girls are hoes, all girls do this, all girls do that. which no, that's that one guy's reality. That's not everybody's reality, but that's like a small percentage because for the most part, men, we like to be our own leaders for the most part, and we're gonna get our own experiences, and there's more positive guys in the red pill space than there are negative, so it usually outweighs that. As far as women, for what you see online, you see a huge amount of women on that "you go girl." Yeah, we can be sluts, we can be hoes, and and the thing about it is, it's worse for women on their side because you don't want to be an old lonely woman, right? You don't want to be 50, 60, still having to work a job, still having to do like masculine activities, whether it's even like comes down to like just even taking out your own trash, or you got some heavy stuff coming over and you got to lift it yourself, or you bought that new dresser set, you in the house building it yourself. Like, yeah, you're gonna get comments from women saying, yeah, you go girl, go ahead, build that dresser, but deep down you wish you had a man there to do that, right? And for every woman that I see say that, oh, I don't need a man, the tone always changes after a while, right? After being on that "I don't need a man" stuff for a while, the tone changes. But during that time where you were like you didn't need a man and you were putting out that content, you were scaring away potential suitors, right? You were scaring away men that could have possibly been that man for you in your life. And yeah, man, you were scaring away certain men. You were making you're making your dating pool worse, right? That's essentially what she was saying in this video. You're making your dating pool worse. I hear it all the time. Y'all say the dating pool got piss in it, the dating pool is trash, there's no good men. But by even saying that, putting out that energy, you're scaring away the good men. The good men aren't going for the women that are on the internet, loud, obnoxious, showing how they're leaving their previous relationship because they weren't happy. Man, if men left their relationship in the moment because of how they were feeling in the moment, because they weren't happy, there wouldn't be any relationships, right? And that's because men give access to relationships, women give access to sex. And usually men, we're fine really without a relationship if we're getting access to that sex. A relationship just um adds to us in a way that we don't have to do all of the feminine activities that we don't want to do, right? Like, a wife is definitely a good thing. The Bible says, man that finds a wife, he finds a good thing. But a lot of these women out here just aren't wives, right? If your mom wasn't a wife and your grandma wasn't a wife, it's going to be hard for you to be a wife unless you break some of those generational curses, right? But let me know what y'all think about this video down in the comments below. The sisterhood is making your dating pool worse. As always, love y'all. I'm out.